Good afternoon, students. Today we will read about another two states that lie in the central northern plains or in the Ganga river basin. So these two states are Delhi, which is our national capital, and Uttar Pradesh. So firstly we will read about Delhi. And children, Delhi is also a union territory. So let us read about Delhi. Location: Delhi is surrounded by the states of Haryana and Uttar Pradesh. Capital is New Delhi. River is Yamuna. Languages: Hindi, English, and Punjabi. Many other regional languages also are spoken here. Festivals: all major Indian festivals are celebrated here. So, children, Delhi is surrounded by Haryana and Uttar Pradesh, and the capital of Delhi is New Delhi. Now, which river is flowing through this state? So, River Yamuna is flowing through this state, and the languages spoken by people are Hindi, English, and Punjabi. But apart from these three languages, they also speak some other regional languages that because children, people from all different types of regions and background, they live here. That is why they also speak some of their own regional languages. Now coming to festivals, all major Indian festivals. What are major Indian festivals? It can be Eid, it can be Diwali, Dashera, Holi, Lohri, Baisakhi. So all these major Indian festivals are celebrated by people of Delhi. Now we will read about art and craft. Handicraft items and artifacts from all over India are found here in the state emporiums and hearts. Occupation: pharmaceuticals, automobile, electronics, and information technology are some of the important industries. So, children, whatever handicraft items, handicraft means crafts that are made by the hands. So, whatever handicraft items or artifacts, what are artifacts? Children, artifacts are those objects or those things which are made by the people, such as it can be a tool or it can be any decorative piece that has some historical background. Now, what is the meaning of historical background? Historical background simply means that it was made long time ago, and such items are mostly kept in museums. You in museums, if you have visited a museum, you can see that there are items kept which were made long time ago, so those are only artifacts. So handicraft and artifacts made in other states are brought here for selling it in the state emporium or hearts. Now, what are state emporium? Children, emporium is nothing but a very large shop where the seller or the shopkeeper sells many different types of items. So emporium is a place where emporium is a place where all these types of handicraft and artifacts are brought for selling it in the market. And hearts are also, children, they are also bazaar, and there these items are brought for their sale in the market. Now let us talk about occupation. So children, people who live here are mainly working in different industries, and the industries are pharmaceuticals. Now pharmaceutical means such type of industry that makes medicine. So there are pharmaceutical industries, automobile industry, electronics, and information technology, which is also known as IT sector. So these are some industries where people of Delhi work. Now we will come to food. So cuisines from all over India are found here. Street food of Old Delhi is very popular. Tourism, Rashtrapati Bhavan, Parliament House, Teen Murti House, Akshardham Temple, India Gate, Lotus Temple, Qutub Minar, Red Fort, Jama Masjid, Safdarjung Tomb, Jantar Mantar, and Humayun's tomb are the main tourist spots of Delhi. So, children, firstly, we will speak about food. So, what do you mean by cuisine? So, children, cuisine are the special dishes of every state. So, any state, if it has a special dish, it is known as cuisine of that place. So, cuisine from all over India is found also in Delhi, and people enjoy eating street food of Old Delhi, which is also known as Purani Delhi. Now, we all know that Delhi is a tourist spot, and it is filled with different kinds of tourist places. Like you have Rashtrapati Bhavan, Parliament House, you have Akshardham Temple, India Gate, Lotus Temple, Qutub Minar, and you also have some tomb. Now, what are tombs? So, children, tomb is nothing but a place where the dead body of any Mughal ruler is kept. So, in Humayun's tomb, Humayun's body, along with some of his family members, are kept in the Humayun's tomb. So, these are some of the tourist destinations in Delhi where people from all over the world come to visit. So, this was all about Delhi. Now, we will read about Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh location, it is surrounded by the states of Delhi, Haryana, and Rajasthan in the west, Madhya Pradesh in the southwest and south, Bihar in the east, and Nepal in the north. Capital is Lucknow, and rivers are Ganga, Yamuna, and Gomti. So, children, Uttar Pradesh is surrounded by many states, like you read. It is surrounded by Delhi, Haryana, and Rajasthan. They are on the west side. Madhya Pradesh is on the southwest and also on the south side. Bihar is on the east, and Nepal is on the north side. So, Uttar Pradesh is surrounded by many states. So, the capital of Uttar Pradesh is Lucknow. And what are the rivers that are flowing through this state? Rivers like Ganga, Yamuna, and Gomti are flowing through this state. Now, we will read about languages. Hindi and Urdu. Festivals: Eid, Diwali, Holi, Dashera, Christmas, Mahavir Jayanti, and Buddh Jayanti are celebrated here. So, children, here also people are celebrating all kinds of festivals celebrated by everyone in the country. Like people are celebrating Eid, Diwali, Holi, Dashera, Mahavir Jayanti, etc. So these are the major Indian festivals which are celebrated by people of Uttar Pradesh also. Now, dance and music. Rasya, Ghazal, Qawwali, Swang Nautanki, and classical Indian music are popular. Kathak and Charkula dance forms are popular. So, children, when we are talking about dance and music, this state is a home to very old tradition in dance and music. They follow the old tradition in dance and music. Now, what are the types of songs which are popular? Songs like Rasya, Ghazal, and Qawwali. These are the different types of music which is popular over here. And Swang Nautanki and Indian classical music are also popular among the people. And the dance forms that are popular are Kathak and Charkula, and these dance forms are very important to the people of Uttar Pradesh. Now, art and craft. Chikankari, Badla work, brassware, Kujra pottery, bangles which are made in Firozabad, and wooden furniture which are made in Saharanpur are well known crafts. So, children, chikankari and badla work, these are the type of embroideries which are done on fabrics like silk or cotton. So, these are embroidery which is done especially in Uttar Pradesh, and it is famous all over the world. Now, brassware, children, brassware are the utensils which are made from brass, in Hindi we call brass as petal. So these are the utensils which are made from brass. Kujra pottery is a kind of pot, as you can see here in the image. This is Kujra pottery, and these pots are made out of clay. So these are made out of clay. And bangles, children, bangles that your mother wear or your sisters wear, they are specially made only in Firozabad. And then there is wooden furniture which is made in Saharanpur. So all these art and craft are found in Uttar Pradesh. Now, occupation: leather, metal, textile and sugar mills are major industries of the state. Crops grown are wheat, rice, sugarcane, maize, cotton, mango, potato, groundnut, oilseeds and tobacco are grown here. So people, they are, some of them are farmers, and other people are working in factories, like they have leather factory, metal factory, textile mills, sugar mills. So these are the major industries of the state. So people here are farmers also, and they are working in industries also. Now, crops grown. The major crops which are grown here are wheat, rice, sugarcane, maize, cotton, mango, potato, groundnut, oilseeds, and tobacco. These are the important crops which are grown here. Now, lastly, we will read about tourism. So, Taj Mahal, Fatehpur Sikri, Agra Fort, Dudhwa National Park, and Pilibhit Tiger Reserve are well known tourist destinations. So, children, in Uttar Pradesh also there are many tourist destinations like Taj Mahal, Fatehpur Sikri, Agra Fort, and Dudhwa National Park and Pilibhit Tiger Reserve. So, here also people from all over the world come to visit these places, and these are some of the historical places in Uttar Pradesh. Now, children, you will be surprised to know that in Pilibhit Tiger Reserve, there are 127 different types of animals and 326 different types of birds. So, you can understand the importance of these type of national park and reserves, where so many different types of animals and birds are living together. So, children, this was it for today. In our next session, we will complete this session, as only two more states is left. We will complete this chapter in the next video. And children, please revise chapter 1 that we did. Please revise that, because most probably in the next week I'll be taking a multiple choice test, and so you have to be prepared with chapter 1 thoroughly. And I will see you in our next session. Thank you, children.